Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we donate plaques of the Dowser engines to lower my terror. Absolutely, I will. How many plaques? Only one plaque. Good, good, good. There we go. Another plaque goes down. I can deal. I don't need this. We can exchange it for money. I do need that. 150 for each. Oh no, 50 for each. We sold all of them. Yeah, it's a little bit on the expensive side to lower 10 terror. But anyway, we are leaving Eleutheria. We're not going to be here anymore. And we don't really have anything here to do, I don't think. We have this, but I don't even remember where that is supposed to be. It's Aklis? Yeah, we're not going to abandon that prospect. We're not going to do that again. And we can repair our locomotive for full. There we go, for 30 bucks or 30 sovereigns. Quid, maybe a better name for what I'm trying to call it. For a moment there, I thought there were seagulls in the background. No, it's just people. And I don't actually know if I need anything other than money to leave this place. I think I don't. We've been here before, obviously, but we didn't go through. And here we are. A stone edifice, scintillant with sigils, is encased in a contrivance of steel and brass. This is a Singh-Jenkins relay, allowing transport via a loophole in some cosmic mandates to a far-flung district of heaven. This one leads to the Reach, the tentative domain of Victoria. The Empyrean has staffed the relay with smartly dressed officials with military bearing. Londoners, of course, may not travel on the magnanimity of the Eagle Can. You will need to pay. And I pay. Well, I have the permit. A taciturn inspector boards the ship, licking a fresh pencil and singing. What? Signing. Yeah, signing his name on a pristine new search form. Shall we? He says, carefully double-checking his own spelling before moving on. Yeah, there's nothing to declare. The taciturn inspector takes 3 passes through the engine before reluctantly deciding that you probably, in all likelihood, have nothing to hide. He waves you on without a word. Your business here is concluded. It is time to continue our adventures in the high wilderness. Well, I do want to travel to the Reach, and for that I'm gonna need 200 bucks. I could also give them ammunitions, which I suppose is fair. No matter how you pay... Oh, this is probably the taciturn thingy. No matter how you pay, we'll get you safely there. He stands up straight, displaying his Eagle's Empyrean uniform proudly. The official walks to the entire length of your locomotive, makes probing questions about the weight of your cargo while carefully avoiding asking what it is. Finally, he heads into a small control booth. He turns dials and prods levers. He makes minute adjustments across a huge board, turning a series of lights green. Best get aboard, Captain! Quickly! The machinery grinds and stirs, the steam vents, the sigils of the edifice burn with sullen fire. A force like a great hand seizes your engine. And my terror falls with all of that, which, for 5, which is fine enough. Even though I would think it would grow. Although, I'm accustomed to this sort of stuff, so... It's like a jukebox, I'm now thinking. As a person who has never, ever operated a jukebox. I think I've seen one maybe once. And we're here. Ta-da! Now, where is here? Oh my god! We're in New Winchester, so we didn't go to London. It's a good thing I stocked up on fuel and supplies. But this is the first area. I say, well... It's a good thing we didn't go to London. We absolutely have to go to London, because that's where the publisher is, but we'll see. You wake suddenly. Your candles have burned low, and your eyes are still heavy with sleep. You are alone in your cabin. The winds of the wilderness howl outside. You can feel the motion of the engine below you. Something isn't right. Someone is knocking on the door. It is a stoker in her nightcap and gown. Her face is abnormally pale and her eyes hollowed. The residue of tears stain her cheeks. Sorry to disturb you, Captain. She trails off, rubs her eyes, and takes a deep breath. I've got a request. Can't we go back to Langley Hall? Not right away, but soon. I need to go back. She looks at you, imploringly. Someday soon. She smiles, shedding the exhaustion. Oh, the lads are going to be so happy, Captain. Thank you. I shan't disturb you again. She heads back to her bunk. Your crew are excited to return to Langley Hall, so much so that they start to make mistakes in their work. I mean, I don't know when we're gonna go to Langley Hall. Langley Hall, even though it is scary for me, it's a lovely place. Right? Unless it's got some secret terror behind it, which it very likely has. But it's a lovely place. Right? It's a party all over the place that's amazing and well tended for and all that sort of stuff. Much better than the other, what was it called? There was that other place that was also a party, but it was awful because everybody was forced to party. That one is just, it's lovely. However, it's scary because it's an enormous house that connects every room with each other, and I don't like that. Do we go to Heber's? There's no reason to go to Heber's. There's nobody there. The aunt observes the postular terrain of Heber's. Nobody gets back in without wiping their shoes, she says. She says as if she were the one who cleans the deck. She's not the one who cleans the deck. Our fuel goes down, slowly but steadily. And we went past the spinster? Scribe Spinster, I believe, is what those are called. They're definitely the most common enemies for me to fight. Oh, also, I'm going the wrong direction. Also, there was something over there. Let's not bother with it. I'm going the wrong direction because I'm gonna gain terror by going to the horror that is whatever is over there. I could try and just full steam ahead past the horror, but in all likelihood, I'll just crash against the horror. Okay, that's a sound. I believe we have heard of this sound. Oh, right, Faith's Fall. That is... Oh, yeah, we have heard this sound all right. We can interact. We did this. Yeah, we did this. Let's not do it. Don't mess with it. I remember interacting with that. That's how I know it's a used ship, or it used to be a used ship. I'm not really sure, but that's what the Faith was just a ship. It's been a long while as well. Honestly, I think the fact that you're learning the game makes the first area, or for me, the fact that I'm learning the game throughout the first area makes the first area more memorable rather than the later areas. But I think it's also just, because the later areas you already have the background of the first area, so you're constantly sort of reminding yourself of where you have been throughout the game. Not as much necessarily about, where you are. But I think the best locations are in the other two areas. The Old Theory was really fun. It's a shame that it's so complicated. It's really difficult to get those mysteries out of there. But it's really fun. Like, the way I'm playing is mostly just, seeing where it goes, and if we can do it, we can. If we can't, we can't. And I think that's the way the game is designed. That's certainly the way Sunless Seas was designed. And not so much, you can complete all the things for sure, but it requires a tremendous amount of dedication. And also keeping track of where you've been and what you can do and all this sort of stuff. And even then, I don't think you can complete everything. There's got to be a lot of stuff that locks you out of other things. And certainly there is, because the factions lock you out of stuff. So here is where the Tacketies reside. We could go for report. I was talking as if I was already back in New Winchester. We are not back in New Winchester. Let's go through here. Drifting around. Oh! Drifting a little bit too much. And here we are. Nah, it doesn't go down. New arrivals at the circus. I can recruit new... Sure. Failed. Do I lose anything? I do not. It's not a problem. And write a port report. Because this, for sure, the Tackities like. And I can collect my free tickets. I could also do something else. I think this... 67%. Yeah, there's nothing here for us. I mean, I think there's some terror falling thing that we can do. I thought there was, but I also thought it was a little bit more prominent, the prompt that that let us do that. It's been a long while since we've been to New Winchester. Yeah, it definitely is a smaller map, right? Am I mistaken on that? I swear I am. I swear I'm mistaken. I swear I'm not at the same time. I swear both things. So I'm definitely wrong, basically. That's the conclusion to everything. The clamor of New Winchester can be heard on the wind, familiar as a disagreeable uncle. That's just the Tackities going around, doing their Tackity thing. And I think the place where we turned the port reports in was over here. Company houses for the other ones. And here is where Victory Hall. Very presumptuous name. Tackities probably is a presumptuous name as well, or something to that extent. I just don't know what it means. Recent news, skullduggery at Port Avon. Oh yeah, we've read this already. Can investigate the rumors. Winchester Ward. Digging at Port Avon. Travel to Port Avon to find out what the Tackities are up to. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Deliver port reports to the Indirect Veteran. This will favor... Yeah, that is... How many port reports do I have? I should have a bunch. Five of them, I think. So that's pretty good. I can trade the secrets. The stovepipes are now struggling. Excuse me. The Tackities are prosperous. That's pretty good. Trade favor to affect the balance of the power in the Reach. By all means, go for it. And we did this already as well. Oh my god, that is... No. The reputation is tremendous. But it's only 5. We trade 5 favors, we gained 5 the shift in balance. I could swear it was a little bit higher than that, but I can also see why how I might have... mistaken the reputation with the balance, because I do things for the Tackities for the stovepipes every once in a while. But anyway, New Winchester is not it. Port Avon is down south. We should be a little bit welcome, so I'm not really too worried about that. I also want to see how much money I have. So 7,600. That is not good enough. We have Port Prosper. Yeah, that's for the Tackities. It doesn't say that over here, though, does it? Or for the company. It says Windward Company, I suppose you should know. Literature for Trader's Wood. Sure. Trader's Wood keeps its secrets. Sure, it's kind of on the way, so we can do that. Put that over there. We don't have much literature, though. How much do we need? Ministry-approved literature, 5 of them. That's a bit of a problem. But such is life. We are gonna go... Oh, right. We have the Moloch class liner over here. So we was here. Huh. Not in London. We need another one of these. We need an assaying thing that we can, if we can. Wit and vinegar, winch and pulley. That adds hold, apparently. Okay. That is a butchery. I have one of those already. Specifically one of those. Cozy cabins for extra quarters. That's a shame. Additional cargo bay. That's also for there, which is sort of weird. What is that? Is it just butchery? mining. I have that already. Seriously, we don't have an assaying? Where the heck is the assaying? Unless we do, and I just didn't look at it because it's not the. I'm looking mainly at the slot there. I'm now looking at the assailing thing. Yeah, but we don't have an assailing. Go away. There we go. So no, that's not what I want. This for extra hold. Sure. Sure. So we have an armor slot over there. You have to be kidding me. That damaged my ship. That actually damaged my ship. Oh, well. It's fine. We're not going to use it. Because I'm going to buy a new one. Or try to buy a new one. So we're going to buy one of these for extra hold. I mean, we could get better crew or more crew. There's no better crew. And we are also going to buy some armor if we have it. Which we don't. Seriously, there's no armor here? Huh. That's a bit of a shame. No better armor, anyway. Yep. It's a bit of a shame because it broke my ship a little bit. So, put that over there. And, the bazaar doesn't have anything. The market does, so we're going to load up a little bit on that. A little bit of this. Good enough. And I think the engine repair... Ooh. The Ride of Liberties. The tackety pubs buzz with excitement. The development of a new Liberator class of locomotive is complete. The new engines have already been sighted in the skies, often in the company of the smaller tackety scouts, which use them to refuel and resupply. I'm gonna learn what you can about the tacketies' new weapon in the Winchester War. You gather they are sluggish and heavy, much more resilient than their smaller cousins, the scouts. A blistered engineer claims to have seen one in action, engaging marauders in the path of Trader's Wood. Don't get round the side of him, is all he will say, unless you like being boiled like a sardine in a can. You boil the sardines in the can? Is that how you cook the sardines in the can? I didn't know this. Full repair, yeah. I don't like sardines in cans. I don't like sardines in general, but certainly not the canned ones. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. So, if we want to complete that, which we very well might, a jumble of undistinguished souls, we could go to Lustrum, we could go to, click over there, sack of verdant seeds, jumble of undistinguished souls. Really? Nowhere. We have to hope that, well, we don't have to hope anything, which is fine. It's just good. Yeah, this map is just a lot easier to explore. You see how everything is like... It's easier to explore. It's not easier to explore. It's just easier to know what you've explored already, because so much of it is full of little... you know, it's just walls. So walls are great. They just allow you to know where you've been and where you haven't. And also, don't... Oh, that's the thing that we just read about. My god, that looks enormous. It's also just as drunk as the other ones. Hey. Tackety Liberator. Holy crap, that thing is bad. That looks so bad. Oh my god, what have they done? What have they done to their own ships? Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't expect to not have seen it already. I thought we had seen everything in regards to the Tacketies. But nope. I mean, we certainly are about to do a main quest for them, so it's fine. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's bad news. Yep. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. Ow! I didn't like that. So, let's search. Oh, I didn't look at the that's a failure. We still get things. Sure, we got a little bit of money. It's fine. Didn't actually gain terror, which is my biggest concern. We also never went up on our nightmares. I don't know if... I hope the game is correct, basically, when it tells us not to get our nightmares up earlier in the game. Because if it's like spooky warning so that, you know, pushes us on to there and then rewards us with nice, cool storylines. I'm sure it does reward us with nice, cool storylines, but also death, so I don't want to go up on nightmares. There's 4 slots. We only ever got 1. A bucolic village. Yes, Port Avon. A quiet day here. Buy cheap fuel. Sure. Good, good, good. Port Avon. Write a port report. How many welcomes? How many of these do I have? A lot of them. So we can write a port report. That's always good, because it pays for itself as well. So I have 2. Oh, I have 7. I had a bunch of welcomes. Need to remember that this is different. Let's go to the bazaar. This is for buying. Not really what I'm looking for. And of course, there's other things in here. I'll buy that. Just to even things out. Because I have cargo hold for days. We got the Cyclopean Ruins. Isn't this the one? A nocturnal excavation. I can see how that would wear my welcome out. I can also enjoy the picturesque surroundings, but that's just going to give us the... It's just bad things. It's not... Oh, I mean, I don't think it is good things. The signalman is here. It's been a while since I spoke to him. No. This is not... He's not here. This is a mission that he wants. So the sad fate of Quixotic Squire. Of the Quixotic Squire. The signalman's search for the Quixotic Squire, patron of the defunct Isambard line, has led you to Port Avon. The Squire's house clings to a lonely skyrock drifting above the village, but it is in obvious disuse, its roof caved and its windows boarded. The signalman tuts. Typical. You are not so easily deterred. Someone here will know what became of the Squire. And I'm gonna speak to the vicar. He ushers you into the vicarage and offers you tea, which he perhaps hopes will ameliorate his news. I'm sorry, the victor says. The Squire passed away several years ago. The signalman frowns. He were younger than me. Sad circumstances. His wife had contracted an unusual illness. Here, he taps the glass lens of his spectacles. There was no recovery. The Squire had an hour loom constructed in his cellar and spent the remainder of his wealth on hours, which he used to draw out the last of their time together. Their months passed for us and for her. Years, or wild months, passed for hers and for her. Years passed for him at her sick bed. When she passed, he had used up what was left of his own time, too. I'm gonna tut sympathetically. In the mouth of a Briton, a tut can be scathing or sympathetic. This one, you hope, is mournful. It says, the world is a terrible place, and we do what we must to endure it. The vicar gives you a bolstering smile. The signalman puts his tea down. We're none of us good at letting go, are we, vicar? No, the vicar answers. It's not surprising. After all, is there any question more terrifying than what comes next? You depart. The signalman is wrapped in thought. Perhaps you should speak with him. I should speak with him. Visit the allotments. What exactly does that do? I don't need that. That's for the vegetables that are not vegetables. Read a work of speculative fiction. We do that every once in a while. Appreciate the amount of cider. I don't need that. Village Green. I am a little bit lost because I don't know where we're supposed to go in regards to, you know, the quests. Let's go with this one. Take a relaxing stroll around the village. What sort of place is Port Avon now? Above, a golden nebula is fierce in the sky. Ember light dapples the curving lanes. Locals nod to you cautiously as you pass. A light drizzle of silver rain brushes the village. Its beads are bright and tiny as pinheads. Attend a service church. Yeah, those are for lowering our terror. The Nowhere Inn. Conduct a nocturnal excavation. There it is. Investigate the rumors of Tacketies in the ruins. Tackety men have been seen entering the ruins in the dead of night, armed with shovels and lanterns. And we're armed with the end of the episode. For right now, I'm Girl RPG, and this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.